everybody to a new episode of Chirping from the Pine. My name's Josh. Here today with good buddy Adam.
That's true. I just want to quickly say, Detroit Lions. My God.
Wow, unfucking believable, man.
Put on one of the best seasons in Lions history. Shit the bed.
Go out in the first round.
First post I see on Reddit, I want to die. That shit was funny as fuck. Dude, I really love the Detroit Lions. I'm not like a...
I like Dan Campbell, man. I think he's a hell of a guy. I think he's a great coach.
I
think
like
he's
the
hilarious.
running backs.
Yeah.
I like fucking Jameer Gibbs a lot.
What's his name? Amon St. Ra or whatever. He's cool too.
Yeah, I thought their team was fucking sick. I'm like, this team is primed for a run. And of course, just shit the bed. No.
Oh, shit. The fucking Eagles beat the Rams. I did not see that one coming. I thought the Rams were going to take it for sure.
What was the score?
28-22. The tragedy complex is toast. All right. Like,
wait, hold on. It was what?
28 Eagles, 22 Rams.
Man, I hate how accurate the Vegas odds are.
Was that the score that they fucking predicted exactly?
I think it was like 6.5.
Damn.
I think it was 6.5. It's like, dude, how the fuck do they know, dude?
They just know.
It's rigged, man.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
Well, look, 25-27. That's. I wonder what the fucking spread was on this one.
It was 2. It was 2
Jesus
points.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was. I think it was 1.5 because somebody was saying that it was going to be a bullshit game where there was going to be
some fuckery.
It was going to be determined by like a safety or some
two-point
shit
conversion or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Vegas odds. I want to see real quick because
right,
I'm 90% sure Vegas had it as 1.5 points.
Vegas odds, NFL divisional round. All right, let's see here. Okay, so Chiefs and Texans was fucking 9.5. Okay, what was the final score on that? Chiefs and Texans was 14-22. Fuck, it was fucking 9. It was exactly 9.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then Lions and Commanders was 8.5. Okay, so
that's a sucker's bet though, because it's like you have to be a fucking moron to bet against. At this point, you have to be a fucking moron to bet against the Chiefs. And it's like, oh man, if Chiefs are giving 9 points, oh yeah, I'll take that. Of course, they fucking win. Wait, it was 9.5
for the Chiefs and Texans.
Oh, they covered.
They covered. It was 9. It was 9.
Well, I mean, for if you bet for the Texans, you would have won. But never mind. I thought the Chiefs cover, but whatever. But notice how the fucking point spread was like on the fucking point. Was on fucking point.
Yeah, it was.
And then the Bills, Ravens, naturally. It
was 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy. I wonder what let's look.
Wait, who was giving the points? Let me see.
Bills plus 1.5, Ravens minus 1.5.
Oh, they weren't even favored? No. Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. And they
won.
And they won, yeah.
They won by 2.
Yeah.
So they covered.
Yeah, they did. So, goddamn.
I thought, okay, so my tragedy complex for sports did not apply for this.
It didn't work for LA.
It didn't work for the Rams.
There wasn't enough people that died though. It was just monetary damages. I think if there were, if it was like 10,000 people died in the fires, then they would have won.
I need to go to Vegas, dude. I need to go to Vegas. I need a futures bet on the Dodgers. They're probably like minus 400 right now. They're probably minus 400 to be World Series champs again. And I'm applying the tragedy complex to the Dodgers. They're going to be the first team in like 20 plus years since the 98 to 2000 Yankees to go back to back. I think. Well, what are you looking at?
I was just looking up what next week's odds were for. Okay, so Commanders and Eagles. The over-under is 48, and it's fucking 4.5 is the...
That's a weird-ass number.
That is a weird-ass number. So there's going to be some fuckery going on there.
Yeah.
And the Bills and Chiefs, again, it's 1.5. So there's going to be some, like, weird shit going on there.
I would have figured it would have been 2.5 because I figured the Chiefs would be the last team to drive and win by field.
And they did by field goal, yeah. But 2.5 tells me, or 1.5 tells me that it's going to be some fuckery. It's going to be 2. Or maybe even 1, depending on what they're taking. So I'm thinking, because somebody was talking shit about the
officiating.
No, not the officiating, but you know how everybody's got that theory about the colors that when they show the colors, it's going to predict who's going to be in the Super Bowl. And they did say, based on the colors, they were thinking it's either going to be because it's like, what is the logo colors? What is this, 2025?
I feel like that's a sucker's way of like tricking people into.
Yeah, it is. Because the colors are fucking. Yeah, it's red, green, and gold. So what they're saying is, it was going to be Eagles and fucking Chiefs. So because it was red, green, and then gold. So and then the Chiefs will win because they have the extra color.
Where's the Super Bowl this year? Is it in Indianapolis?
No, it's in New Orleans.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
New Orleans.
No, so I guess. Probably now is time to do the plugs.
Yeah, so go to
that was
15 minutes in. No,
that was a cold cut.
Cold open right there. Yeah. Anyways, go to Game Rage Magazine on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Game Rage Mag on Twitter /X. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and YouTube. You can also go to Substack.com /@ All Gas No Trash Official. All right. So today we're going to talk about. I went to a hockey game. Went to an AHL, the minor leagues of hockey, and. I had never been. Katie had never been. And so I got fucking... I will also say this. I thought I got sweet deal tickets, discount tickets from one of my slave jobs. But it turned out they're actually...
Full price.
No, they're not only full price. I think I actually paid more than I fucking should have.
Oh, you got bamboozled.
Because the same seats 3 rows closer for a game coming up in March, which is Star Wars Night, which we're going to go to, those tickets were like fucking $3 less. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I have a feeling that this was all horseshit. But anyway, so we go to this game, and man, it was fucking fun as hell. I will say this is more fun. It was more fun even than going to an NHL game. And I say that because, the carny people that go to the fucking like minor league hockey games are hilarious. They're not like normies. Like it's honestly, I'm convinced it's normies that just go to like NHL games to try to like fit in and like be cool, but they don't know shit about hockey. And yeah, there were a couple of those there. All right,
it's for the degens.
Yeah, but this is where the degenerates go. This is where the straight up carnies go. And man, it is a colorful cast of characters at the fucking games. And so. It was the Henderson Silver Knights, which are the affiliate of the Vegas Golden Knights, versus the Ontario Reign, which are the affiliate of the LA Kings. So obviously, Katie being a Kings fan, me being a Silver Knights fan, or Golden Knights fan, we decided to fucking go. So we go, and we get there. We do our usual trickery, okay? Even though I did this, I still ended up spending fucking like $150 on alcohol. And I'm a little pissed off, but... I got bamboozled, but see, that's where I fucked myself is I shouldn't have got any extra drinks. I should have just drank more in the parking lot sitting there. Also, what's hilarious is there's like no fucking people there, all right? The stadium was maybe, like when we first got in there, it was like a quarter full. So we get there at 4:30. Oh, gate opens at 5, right? The doors open at 5 to go into the Toyota Arena. And I'll say that Toyota Arena is very nice. It is a nice facility. And I'd be interested to go watch some fucking wrestling there next time they're there. Because even the nosebleeds were like, they're good seats still. Like, you're still like kind of the equivalent. You remember, you know, at the Crypto where you're in that like lower, like that middle bowl area?
Yeah, like the 200s.
The 200s. That's the nosebleeds for this place. So like, even nosebleeds are like still kind of good seats. So I'd go to like all elderly wrestling next time they go there and see, you know, some of our old nostalgia acts fucking, you know, wrestle and break hips and stuff, you know, for $40 or whatever to sit in the nosebleeds.
Do you think people showed up late because by contrast of the NHL where you're paying, well, I don't know what, I mean, sitting in the nosebleeds for Crypto Arena for a Kings game is like $100.
Yeah.
And it's like $300 or $400 to sit closer towards center ice. But do you think it because people pay so much, they're like, well, I better if I could show up at the first period because I paid so much versus this is a low investment. Therefore, you don't have to show up in the first period. And so he's like, oh, yeah, we'll come after the first break. Come back for the second period.
Yeah. I mean,
go to the second period.
I think the majority of the people that were there in person were season ticket holders. Pretty much most of the people that I talked to in our section were season ticket holders. And season tickets you can get 10 fucking games for $300.
That's pretty sweet.
Which is a sweet deal. And you get to pick your fucking seats too. So, and that's just 10 games. So like, that's just a little 10-game pack. I imagine, I don't know how many games they play in the AHL in their season. I think they might play fucking 80 or somewhere close to there. Maybe 62. I don't know. But, shit, a fucking 30, you got to figure if they're playing 60 fucking games, you're getting half of those likely at home. So for 30 games, if I could pay, I don't know, $600 or $700 to get season tickets in like the like glass area where we were at, because we were 5 rows from the glass, and I mean we were like in the shit. It was like right there. And full transparency, even with fees through that fucking stupid fucking AXS app that you have to use to buy the tickets, even with fees, the tickets were only $60. So
I hate that.
I do too. I hate that too, because the tickets themselves were actually only like $50, but I paid an extra like $10 in fees.
Do they have like an actual box office that you can go to just purchase?
Yeah, they do, because I was talking to one of the ladies that was working. They have a box office, and then they have this booth where you can buy. That's where they were advertising the season ticket deals, and then like the 10 ticket game passes. So I was just talking to them about it, and then I was like, oh, cool. And then I was just shooting the shit with them, and I don't remember what they said about the season tickets because I was kind of drunk, but I do remember that from the fucking the 10 pack deal was $300 because I was like, damn, that's cool, because we were talking about it, and I was like, you get to pick your games and your seats. So I was like, I'm sure they play the fucking Silver Knights probably 2 or 3 times in the season, and shit, we could pick those 3 games, and then the other 6 games, I was like, I'll just be a traitor, and I'll just show up either with the team that they're playing's gear on, which now I think that's what I'm going to do, because I am an asshole, and I will say it is much more fun to go to a game when you're rooting for the non-home team. It is so much more fun. And we'll get to that in a minute. So we get there, we pregame it in the parking lot, we go wait in line about fucking 4:50. And we're standing there, and we're just the carny shit has already started. Like, there's this dude in front of me, and he's wearing like a Syracuse fucking college hat, and then he's wearing like, I don't remember what jersey he's wearing, but some of the jersey. And so this dude next to him is decked out in all this Ontario Reign shit, and he's like, oh, look at this joker right here. He don't know who to root for. He might be confused. And he said it with like a goddamn Southern accent. And I was like, I started laughing. And then he's like, what did he say? He said something about like, oh, look at you. And I was like, yeah, man, but at least I know who I'm rooting for. All right, I'm wearing matching gear, okay? Like, you can't say shit about me. And he was like, oh, you got a point there. And then I was like, hey, are you from like the South? And he's like, no, I'm born and raised in the Inland Empire. And I'm like,
Fontucky,
yeah,
Inland Empire.
Jesus Christ, why you talk like that, fool? Like, that's weird. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then shooting the shit with them, and then we go in to the thing. They let us in, dude. This is like the lowest security I've ever been to at at an arena. There's literally those little scanner things, right? You just walk through them, and then like when it beeps, oh, okay, go stand over there, right?
They're like, what do you got? Oh, you got a handgun?
That's cool. Put it in the bucket, walk through the thing.
No, they hand you an AR-15.
Yeah. And they're like, here, this is mandatory. Yeah. So we go through, no nothing. Don't walk right in. So every place we go to, Katie has to fucking get, like, we have this clear bag, because most places have like a clear, like Angel Stadium is this fucking goddamn Nazis with the bags. We purchased a backpack at Angel Stadium, and they made us fucking take it to the car. Like, we bought it at the team store, and we were walking around with stuff in it, and they're like, hey, how'd you get that in here? And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, you can't have that. And I was like, I bought it here. And they're like, no, you can't have it though. We have a clear bag policy. And I was like, well, then why do you sell these then? And they're like, no, you gotta take it. So they made me go walk it out to the car. And I'm like, okay, Nazi, fine. So fuck whatever, the bag Nazis is Angel Stadium. So then she looked it up, because she's like, oh, she has this really sweet, like, I bought her this thing for Christmas. It's like a giant purse, but it's a LA Kings hockey jersey on the outside of it. Like, it's the sweater. And it's fucking cool as shit. And she got a bunch of compliments from people at the fucking place on it. And so she was like, oh, good, I can wear my Kings purse because they don't have a clear bag policy. And I was like, cool, we walk right in. Yeah, I thought for sure we were going to get stopped. They didn't say shit. One of them was like, oh, cool purse. And we just kept walking. So we go in, and I'm like, hey, let's go like find our seats and see where we're at. Just because I was curious what 5 rows back looks like. Because we've sat 5-6 rows back at Staples Center or Crypto, and it feels like it's further away than this. This feels closer. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels way. I think it's not on that slope like it is in there. It's more like it's a little less of a grade, so they pack the seats in closer together. And there's not a lot of space because, like when you get glass seats, there's like more room in the front between you and the glass. That does not exist there. Your seats are on the fucking glass. And so I feel like they crammed more like space in, so you feel way closer. And so anyways, we're like, cool, we know where we're at. All right, there's literally like not a lot of people in here, so we're like, fuck it, let's go walk around and see what's up. Oh, go ahead. Did you have something to say?
Oh, no.
So we go walk around, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to get another drink. So I go to the bar. She had to pee, go to the bar, and there's one conveniently. We were in section 115, and I told her, I was like, dude, if we buy season tickets to this place, we're getting section 115 because this fucking section is awesome, and it's everything's right there. Like, the bar's literally right outside there. The bathroom is literally right outside there, and there's like a fucking 2 food places right there. And I'm like, this is the tits. Like, this is we got lucky with this section. Now we know. So we go to the bar, and the bartender is fucking whatever. And I'm like, oh, Katie wanted a Sprite and rum, so I get her Sprite and rum. And then I wanted a gin and tonic, so I'm like, all right, let me get that. Dude, when she told me $50, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, are we at fucking Angel Stadium right now? Like, for 2 drinks? Oh, all right. And then they have the audacity to want to leave a tip. And I'm like, well, fuck, if I come back and get another one, cause I was drunk at this point. So I was like, well, if I come back and get another one, I don't want him to piss in it. So I better leave him $5.
Or give you a flat one.
Yeah, or give me a shit one. Or give me a none with no alcohol in it. So I gave him $5. So then we're like, whatever. So then we were walking around, and we found like all these cool little vendor booths that they have there. And it actually got me thinking for our other side project with the honey. They had like outside organizations there, like with these little booths. And they were doing like this because it was like first responder night, which, by the way, I did not plan for that. And I was very pissed off to go to fucking piggy night because, dude, I shit you not, man. There were so many fucking assholes there with those goddamn mustaches. And I just wanted to fucking punch them right in the face. And also, I was going to say, I think that the reason it even eventually got like half full was because I think the people that came late were the people that didn't pay for their tickets, because I think they gave out a lot of free tickets to first responder shit, like cops and like firefighter, like the whatever, the cities and stuff around there. So I think that's why it was only half, because it was maybe at the peak in the going into the third period is like half full, and then the majority of the game though it was only a quarter full, which was great. And it's also great because you can yell and everyone hears you. So like if I say something, everybody in the stadium heard it. And so I was fucking me, and there was in my section, it was me and it was a lady and her 2 kids were the only people rocking Golden Knights shit, all right? And these 2 motherfuckers in the front, they had Henderson Silver Knights shit on. And I will tell you right now, the AHL teams are fucking up by making it so difficult to get their shit, and also not selling good shit, by the way. There was not a single flex fit fucking hat. Every fucking hat that they sell is a fitted it's not a fit, it's a snapback fucking hat. And I cannot abide snapback hats. First of all, I'm not a child, okay? Only children wear fucking snapback hats. Grown-ass adults need either flex fit or fitted. That's the only fucking way you should be wearing hats. And so I was upset because I told Katie, I was like, maybe I'll get like a rain hat and I'll just have you buy it. And then like, when we come back again, I'll just wear that. And then if it's a team I don't care about, I'll just pretend to be a Reigns fan the whole time and I'll just be obnoxious. And then maybe people will be like, hey, aren't you that asshole that was fucking yelling at the Knights game that one time? And I'll be like, no, I never heard of him. Whatever. So, and then I'll come back when they play the Knights again and then fucking be an asshole. So we go in their first period, and man, I will tell you what, I don't know if it's because these guys are like trying to get into the league or like what, because I've been to minor league baseball games and it is not like this. There is not this level of intensity that exists in minor league baseball. Like some of those guys, you're like, do you even want to play professional baseball? Like, are you even trying right now? These dudes, they were trying to murder each other from the initial face-off in the first period. They were literally 3 minutes in, they were throwing punches in front of the goalie a couple times. It's like 3 minutes in. And the craziest part is that the Henderson Silver Knights are 9-24, okay, going into this game. I forget what the Reigns record was or is, but they were in like 4th place in their fucking division or whatever. And the Silver Knights were 10th in dead last at 9-24. And so I thought for sure, I was like, man, they're going to fucking blow them out. I'm going to get so much hate. This is going to be crazy. And sure as shit, dude, we went the whole fucking game almost 0-0, and they were beating the fuck out of each other, dude. I have never seen so many dudes block shots before in my fucking life. There were dudes that they were playing like this was game 7 of the Stanley Cup, man. And I have to say, I dig it. I fucking respect that shit. These dudes are like, especially these assholes on the Silver Knights, you're 9-24. You're not making the playoffs. You've already, even if you have 80 games in the season, you're eliminated. Okay, right now, you're done.
Yeah, but you're in the perfect sport, I think, regardless of win outcome. If things don't go in your way, you can take it out on somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
On the ice. Like,
right,
if you play for a minor league team, for a hockey team, and your team is shit, oh, fuck, oh, well, you know, we're not playing for a championship or anything like that.
Oh, we can fight people, though.
But we could fuck you up.
Yeah, we can fuck your chance of winning up, injuring some of your guys. And that's what they were trying to do, man. And also, the penalties, holy shit. The blatancy of some of these penalties. Dude, this guy, he straight up looked at the referee as they were fucking flying and saw that the referee was right there, and he takes his stick and he literally grabs the dude's skate and just yanks him back and fucking slams him on the ground. I was like, oh, that was fucking awesome. And so, yeah, there were a lot of penalties. That was one thing that I feel like going to an NHL game, I didn't see as many penalties as there were like in this shit. And so anyways, throughout the game, shit's happening, and the refs are starting to call more penalties on the Reign, and the audience is booing to the point where they're chanting, "You suck, refs." This must be like a thing that they do in Ontario, because they chanted, "You suck, refs," a lot. The children were screaming at the top of their lungs, "You suck, refs." It was actually kind of fucking cool. And so then after that dies down, and they're waiting to start the fucking the face off from the penalty, right? It dies down and it gets real quiet. And so I just yelled out, "Hey refs, you're calling the game very well. You're doing an excellent job." Or I said some shit like that, right? And I literally, motherfuckers turned around and like looked back, and I got booed like a motherfucker. And I was just like, oh, come on, like they're doing a great job, like they need a raise, like. And fucking when I started chirping at one of the fucking guys on the Reign, and I was just like saying stupid shit. I'd be like, I was like, oh, you're a bum, like, you know, I was just saying dumb shit. And then some of the kids in our section like left, and so I was like, oh cool, it's like mostly adults now. So I did the line that I said, like, hey man, I subscribed to your OnlyFans and I'd like my money back, please. Like, I started popping some of those, and people were laughing and thought it was funny. And so I was doing that. One of the guys, I think one of the guys flipped me off, like, that I was chirping at. It's hard to tell because they got those fucking thick ass gloves on, and I mean, but he was making it seem very obvious that he was trying to flip me off. So that was funny. And then there was this dude in front of us. Okay. Also, before I forget too, in the row that we were in row E, which was the 5th row back, right? And our entire row, the whole game until the 3rd period, me and Katie were the only motherfuckers sitting in our row. It was great. 3rd period comes, 6 people showed up for some fucking reason, all non-related in separate spots. And of course, what happens? We're in seats, I think 7 and 8. And these 2 assholes had seats 9 and 10. And what do? They sit in seats 9 and 10.
Dude,
and so
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an implied universal rule that people understand, but if you have an opportunity to sit away from people, given the fact that there's, you know, vacancies in other seats, why not just take the other fucking seat?
Yeah, that was actually at the end of the 2nd period. And so when we got up and during intermission to go take a piss or whatever, and Katie wanted to smoke, I wanted to get some food for the 3rd period. When we walked out, I'm like, hey, when we come back, I kicked your purse over, so let's just sit in 6 and 7 because I am touching this fucking lady and it's bothering me. Like, I can't. It's bothering me. I can't do this. And so we came back and just moved over, and I'm like, why did you guys not just move over? Like, it was the 2nd period, and Like, there was no one in our row. You could have just been like, oh, hey, cool. Oh, we're supposed to be in these 2 seats. But you know what? I don't want to. We're the only assholes in this row right now at this point. We'll just move over. We'll see. And then if these assholes show up, oh, cool, we'll move back if that's what happens, right? Or maybe we'll move 4 seats down. Or, hell, you could have went 2 rows forward where there was nobody sitting and sat in a better seat. I don't know. But they were also, it was very strange because at the beginning, they checked our shit when we went into our row. They checked it. And there was a guy standing there and he checked our shit to make sure that we were supposed to be in that section. And that was it. After the first period, no one was standing there checking shit anymore. So I was like, oh, even if you buy fucking nosebleeds, you can fucking come down later in the game and they don't check after the first initial. Once the puck drops, they're not there anymore. They just don't even check. So that was kind of cool. And so we go out, I go get some food. And what was really, really nice was that the food there was actually affordable, man. Like,
was it?
And it was good.
Was it good?
They had, okay, so this is what I ended up ordering. Because obviously I was fucking drinking, so like I fucking ordered like a fucking animal. But I got a thing of nachos. I got a thing of loaded tater tots, which basically consisted of onions, chili, cheese, and then some other kind of fucking sauce that they put on there. It was fucking amazing. And then I got a thing of fries for Katie. And then I got 2 waters and like a soda. 40 fucking bucks for all that shit. At Angel Stadium or at Crypto, that shit would have been $100 fucking dollars easy. And they also had this sweet deal, and I almost thought about getting it. It was 4 burgers and 4 fries for $40. I was like, oh, I could smash 4 fucking cheeseburgers right now. I was like, hey, just take off the buns, fucking combine them all into 1 burger, and just fucking eat that whole thing. For 40 bucks, like, fuck. And I got 4 things of fries. Give Katie 2 of the fries. I'll take 2 of them. Fuck, you know, that's a good deal. And then I ended up saying, like, oh, I kind of want to try a little bit of everything just to see what's good. Those tater tots were fucking amazing. I don't know if they were the frozen ones from fucking Sam's Club or whatever. I can't prove that, but goddamn, they were fucking delicious. The nacho cheese, granted, it's in the little cups or whatever, and then they give you like jalapenos and stuff, and that was me ordering an extra cheese too, by the way, so that was like including that. They just give you a little bag of Tostitos or whatever, so it's not like... That one was kind of like, you can't really fuck this up. It just is what it is. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was good for the price. I think that nachos was like $8. Like, that was like nothing. And so I'm like, all right. So that was cool. Ate that. And then going into the third period, fucking everybody's going crazy. Shit's happening. All these almost goal scoring opportunities take place. And then finally on a power play, the fucking Silver Knights dump one in and go up 1-0, and then the fucking whole thing, and then it eventually ends, right? So there was this guy sitting in front of us, and he showed up in the third fucking period, and he was clearly a season ticket holder because, like, he was talking to some other dudes, like, oh, like, they know each other and shit, or they must get that 10-pack of games every season, or 20-pack or whatever, and, like, they go, right? So, like, they were there talking about, oh, he's like, oh, you gonna be here tomorrow night? Because I guess they were playing some other team tonight on Sunday. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll be here tonight. And he's like, cool. Hey, this motherfucker, okay, all right. This dude is wearing a Dallas Stars jersey, and he's also wearing a Texas Rangers baseball team hat. Okay? So I'm like, what is wrong with you? And there were quite a few people there that had that on. It wasn't as rampant as some of the professional sports things I've been to, but like, for example, there were some assholes that showed up with Anaheim Ducks jerseys. There's a whole swath of them. And I'm like, oh, is it Anaheim Ducks night tonight? Like, what? Why are you guys even here? Why are you showing up with these fucking jerseys on?
All right, I have a counter argument because you make this point.
Yeah.
And
let me hear the counter argument.
All right, because what if people are just appreciative of the sport itself, and maybe the jerseys don't really matter? Sure, they affiliate with some other team outside the region, but ultimately, above all else, because how do you think it orders for sports fans that they like the sport first or love the sport first, and then it's the team, or it's vice versa? Because if it's the other way around,
it's always the team first.
If it's the other way around, if you just like the sport itself, then yeah, fuck. I mean, what does it matter what these assholes wear?
So here's my counter argument to that. If you're gonna go to a game in person, just wear a regular fucking t-shirt. Why do you need to wear a fucking hockey sweater
So let you know that they're appreciative of another team and they like hockey nonetheless, even if it is unaffiliated with the teams that are actually playing.
I think that's dumb as hell. It's like when I go to Angels games and I see dumb bitches wearing New York Yankees jerseys or wearing Yankees hats, and I'm like, why are you here? They're not playing. Neither of these teams are the Yankees, so why are you fucking here? Again, listen, I like hockey too. I like baseball. If I'm going to go, let's say I were to go to like, I don't know, a fucking San Jose Sharks game and they're playing the fucking Seattle Kraken. All right, let's just say that. I don't like either of those teams, but if I'm in San Jose and they're playing, or if I'm in Seattle and they're playing, I'll go to a game. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to wear regular ass fucking clothes. I ain't going to show up with my LA or my fucking Golden Knights jersey and my Golden Knights gear, because that's being an asshole.
Yeah, but you're doing that anyways. So it's like, you're doubling down by doing that.
No, because I'm wearing the shit of a team that's playing.
But I'm saying, if you went to a game, if you went back to this Ontario Reign bullshit.
Yeah.
And
I'll buy whatever team they're playing just to be an asshole. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know about that. It'd be funnier if you wore like
something that's totally unrelated.
Dude, it'd be so funny if you had if you had like a Washington Generals jersey, because like the Harlem Globetrotters play all the time and they're fake. That would be fun because they always lose.
Well, okay. So here's an instance where I thought this happened where it was funny. So we in there and there's this chick and she has this it's a Beers jersey, which the Milwaukee Beers or wherever the fuck they were from in the goddamn basketball, but it's from basketball. That's the team that they were, and it's a Coop Cooper fucking Beers jersey, and I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen one of these before in my life. I didn't know they fucking made them. I love basketball. 90% of the fucking inside jokes that like me and Frank have are from Basketball the movie. And most of the things I say are from Basketball the movie or referencing it in some way. And so something happened. I don't know what it was, but like she dropped something or it was like something went in some way. And I was like, oh yeah, now you got to fetch the ball, bitch. And then like, I was like, and then she looked at me like, I'm sorry. And then I was like, what else? I said so. I was like, oh, I said another line for like the movie, and I keep saying these lines, and they look at me like I was retarded, and I'm like, oh, you've never fucking seen that movie, because I was like, oh, like from basketball, and they were just like, what? And I'm like, I gotta go, and I just turned around and walked away because I was so impressed and so disappointed at the same fucking time, man. Like
my theory is that person acquired the jersey from a thrift shop. And they just thought, it looked cool
because it does look cool.
But do they know what it's in reference to? Probably not. So they just, Well,
that goes back again to my point. Don't wear jerseys if you don't know what they're about, or don't wear them to teams that aren't playing. Also, there were some assholes wearing Philadelphia Eagles shit. That's football. What do you say about that?
What if somebody was wearing a Kevin Smith, fat man hockey jersey, because it's like it's not the Edmonton Oilers, or maybe it is, because it is orange and blue. It's like an Edmonton Oilers jersey.
Yeah, but he changed the logo to something else. Yeah. That's acceptable. If you were to wear if there was a guy that was wearing this like Darth Vader like hockey jersey, that's also acceptable. It's a hockey jersey, but it's not related to any specific team that's fucking around, right? Those are allowed. I'd be okay with that. Hell, if you wanted to wear a football jersey that was like a fucking Star Wars or a Captain America football, I'm cool with that. I'd be down with that. That's just, to me, that's the equivalent of just wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
Like if I go to a hockey game and I just wear a Star Wars t-shirt, okay, cool. I'm just there to do whatever. Like or if I'm wearing like an Under Armour hat or an Under Armour shirt, all right? Like whatever. I think it's like insane to wear a team that's not even fucking playing to go watch them play. And again, if your excuse is that you like hockey, that's cool. Go to the Ducks guys. Go to the Ducks fucking I don't know who their fucking minor league affiliate is. Go to those fucking things. Go to the goddamn Ducks games then. Don't fucking be coming over here wearing your dumb shit. Just wear a fucking regular ass t-shirt, you son of a bitch. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But nonetheless, outside of that, or don't wear your Dallas Stars jersey with your. Also, don't mix and match the sports. That's insane too. All right, don't be mixing and matching the sports coming to a sporting event. Don't be wearing a hockey jersey with a baseball fucking team hat or like an NBA jersey with like a goddamn fucking New England Patriots hat or some shit. All right?
Oh man, better yet, a fucking NASCAR jacket.
Oh man, that would actually be funny though.
A NASCAR jacket with some other bullshit going on.
NASCAR jacket with an Andre Agassi fucking hat. Like,
yeah.
See, that would be funny though. See, that's funny. That's these people are like, they're not doing it to be funny. They're fucking they're stupid. Like, that's what it is. That's like NPC behavior right there, I feel like.
Dude, there was this guy that would show up at this pizza place. I don't know why. Talking about people that combine things that shouldn't go together. Mm-hmm. Even though in theory it technically would go together in color theory because red and yellow are kind of in the same spectrum.
Yeah.
This guy used to wear, I think he used to wear a fucking San Francisco 49ers jersey underneath, and he had a fucking Lakers jersey on top. It was the strangest thing ever. It was just such an eyesore, but I don't know, man. People just roll that way, I guess.
But anyway, 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right, would bang. This going to an Ontario Reign game fucks. All right, it's cool as hell. It's fun. I definitely think that we're gonna be getting we're definitely going to that Star Wars night fucking game for sure. And I don't know how late it is in their season. I mean, it's probably about halfway through because they're fucking whatever, fucking 9 and fucking 20 or 10 and 24 now. So they played 35 games. So they're probably maybe halfway through the season. So probably next season we'll end up getting one of those 10, or I'll find some kind of a pack to get tickets and shit. And yeah, that'd be kind of cool because it's cheap. It's affordable. It's not. I can't go get shit. If I wanted to get a 10 game, I think Brian was telling me he bought those 3-pack of tickets for that 10 game 3-pack of ticket things, and it was $3,000 or some shit. And it's fuck, that's a lot of money, man. $300 a game. So fuck, if I could get $300 for fucking 10 games, that's a hell of a deal. So I'd be down. I'd do it. So yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. And then I'm still on the jury's still out if I'm gonna actually get. That's gonna get pricey if I got to get other teams' shit every single time they play somebody different. I may just fucking wear an Ontario Reign hat if I can find one.
You got to pick your battles on what looks cool or is acceptable.
If I can find a cool one, if they have a cool ass team name like the Trash Pandas for the Angels, right?
Yeah.
If the minor league team has a cool ass name like that I could wear outside of that, okay, cool, I'd justify wearing it.
The New Mexico Jackasses.
Dude, that would be fucking cool as hell. I gotta look and see what other teams are in the goddamn minor, the fucking AHL or whatever. Let's see. AHL teams. I'm just curious to see. Team directory. Oh man, they're all fucking bullshit names. The Abbotsford Canucks. Oh man, look at this guy. He's just like a dude with a beanie on.
He's a lumberjack.
Oh man, the Bakersfield Condors.
Look how poverty the website is, dude. Man,
this is so poverty. The Belleville Senators. Wow, that's whack.
That looks like Angola's flag.
Oh man, then we got the Bridgeport Islanders. The Calgary Wranglers. What is this? The Charlotte Checkers. That's cool. What the fuck's a checker?
Maybe it's a badger.
Oh, maybe it's some kind of a species of badger. The Chicago Wolves. That's kind of cool.
Looks crappy.
The Cleveland Monsters. That's fucking hilarious.
It looks like Godzilla peeking his head out of the water.
It does. The Coachella Valley Firebirds.
Oh, no way, dude. I didn't even know they had a minor league team.
Jesus. I wonder where the fuck. It's in Palm Desert. God damn. The Colorado Eagles. Oh, yeah, that's who they're playing on the Star Wars night. And then they got, the Grand Rapids Griffins. Man, dude, you know what this looks like? This looks like they made this with an Envato Elements file. That's exactly what it looks like. The Hartford Wolfpack. There's the Henderson Silver Knights. And then you got the Hershey Bears, man. The Hershey
Pennsylvania Bears.
What a missed opportunity. They could have been called the Hershey Squirts, dude.
That's fucking whack.
That would have been hilarious. and then their mascot could have been a little dude, because he's a squirt. It could have just been, or a lemon that squirts fucking shit.
The Hershey Bars.
The Hershey Bars. The Iowa Wild. Oh, that's whack. That's so stupid. Laval Rocket. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Why is it singular? And why is it?
What the fuck, man?
Where the fuck does it have nothing to do with the rocket. It's just an R.
It's just an R, man. Like, that's dumb.
Why does it have the Austrian flag behind it?
Yeah, that is weird. I think that's the Montreal flag because they're related to the Montreal Canadiens. There you go. The Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Oh, man, it looks like a bootleg Gengar or whatever. Oh, that's cool. And then you got the Manitoba Moose. Wow. The Milwaukee Admirals, but he's like a pirate. Huh. That's interesting. And there they are, the Ontario Reign with that old-style Kings logo.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. The Providence Bruins. Wow, it's just the Boston Bruins.
They're like, we took off the little bottom part
of the B. Wow, that's AIDS. Oh, shit. The Rochester Americans. Rockford Ice Hogs. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fucking Ice Hogs, man. San Diego Gulls. What a shitty mascot. A seagull? I don't know, man. That's just San Jose Barracuda. Huh. Shit, they're all in the same area? That's crazy.
I like how they moved down the food chain.
Shark, barracuda,
yeah,
tuna. They were like, what else we got? What's a predatory fish? Salmon. No. Springfield Thunderbirds. Oh, dude, the Syracuse Crunch.
The Hershey Crunch.
The Hershey Squirts Crunch Bars. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Texas Stars.
Texas Stars. Couldn't even fucking come up with a new name. What is this? The Toronto Marlies. The fuck is a Marley? That's very strange. I don't know about that. The Tucson Roadrunners. That's pretty funny. Utica Comets. Utica. Where's that at? New York? Utica, New York. Oh, look at that. This one has a hyphenated name. It's a hyphenated and slash name. The Wilkes-Barre / Scranton Penguins. That's too much. Too much. That's it. That's all the AHL teams. Fucking not that many.
The only reason I would vaguely be interested in going to a game is because the poke spot that I go to is like
it's right by there.
It's probably less than 3 miles or a mile next to the Toyota Arena.
That's pretty cool. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll go to a game. Maybe I'll buy that 10-pack and you and me can go to one or something, and then we can fuck about. Get into trouble. Anyways, and then when we were waiting in line, the guy said something to me. Some guy said something to me about wearing the fucking being a fucking Golden Knights fan or some shit, and saying about you got to get up out of here. And I said, I looked around and I went, I said, I've been ejected from nicer establishments. He was like, oh, what? And I was like, that's true. So, anyways, all right. Well, that'll be the end of this one. So, fucking cat. Go to Game Rage Magazine on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Go to Game Rage Mag on Twitter. Go to See All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. You can follow Adam there on YouTube as well. And at substack.com/@allgas. No Trash Official.
I want to have sex with your wife.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Kurt Angle
Made his fucking debut again. He re-debuted. He's been injured. He's been on the fucking DL. We thought he was gone forever, but he's back again. So, anyways, all right, well, that'll be it for the rest of us. Catch you guys on the next one.
That was Chirpin' from the Pine, the Game Rage Sports Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Follow us on X at Game Rage Mag. You can go to our website, www.gameragemagazine.com.